Okay, so as I said earlier, this has been disabled. This wire goes around back, down through here, and as you can see, there is no, it's just a momentary switch. I don't believe it's any good. So I disabled it, deactivated it. So that should fix the problem if there is a faulty e-stop. And maybe the machine will come back to life now. I may have to re-hook up some of this stuff down here. I don't believe these wires are going to do anything. These two go together. Can't even see them. Anyway, there's 3 wires. One coming up from the underbelly of the y-axis table. The other 2 came out of the upper apparatus, let's just say. Haven't yet determined if they need to be hooked up at all, if at all. And it looks to me like that Titanex wire, the black one, has replaced some other wires, which may be those wires that were replaced that are disconnected, that were dangling or broke, cut off, just hanging free. So that's it for now. We'll see how it goes. We'll fire up the machine here shortly and see if I get that N9501 and the second 9501 errors. So those wires down there, because they have 2 paired wires, are very small, like communications type wiring. It may be glass scales. So hopefully that's not the case. I hope I don't need to hook them up, because I'll have to, it'll take a lot of doing to do that. Tiny little minute wires. So anyhow, soldiering onward. We'll see what happens with it, one thing at a time. And at least I was able to trace back from the cabinet, from this alarm light here. I traced it all the way throughout the entire machine. And it goes down through the underbelly of the Y table, or let's just say the machine's table. Strange. Can't think of any other reason why there'd be a, you know what it could be? Notice the scale right here? Could be an overtravel alarm. That could be what it is. So I noticed that it is overtraveled right there. There's a little indicator, and the upper is ahead of the lower. So it could be we have ourselves an overtravel situation here, which could be that code. But I looked them up on the web and there was just absolutely no information on it at all. So anyhow, I confirmed this is working. This e-stop, I mean, there's just no light on the situation here. Anyway, the ATC e-stop is confirmed working, known good working now. The next step is to test machine and see if I get any good results. A little feedback here, hopefully. And as for that, I'll call it the mystery connector. It was zip tied up in a loop up there around the side of the machine. It's a little solenoid connector, and there's no existing solenoid for it. So it's very possible that maybe this looks a little newer. I'm just surmising maybe this got replaced and they went to a different, and they just hardwired it in, which would eliminate the mystery connector. Or there's something else deeper in the machine that I cannot see. Maybe I need to pull that front cover off again and just inspect. I pulled the back cover off. There's nothing there, obviously. It's just a junction box, bus bars, all kinds of wiring going on. It's not really a very complicated machine. It's just complex in the sense that there's thousands of connections. Thousands upon thousands of connections. Anyway, talking to myself here too much. Need to test it next and see what we got. That's it for now.